Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a tutorial and a chatty get ready with me on this look right here. It's a very natural, everyday makeup tutorial using all of my summer favorites from my first video. It's been highly requested for me to do a video on the products I used in that video in action. So this is all of them, showing you how I use them, how the different ways you can use them. So if you are interested and if you like this look and you want to learn how to do it, just keep watching. Okay, now I'm going in with my bareMinerals Complexion Rescue, which I love. And I'm going to put this on with my fingers today. I just like to take a little drop, rub it into my face. Again, starting in the center. I'm just going to blend in the Complexion Rescue all over my face. And I love this because it already gives me that SPF 30, which is really great. Today I'm going to be working outside a lot. I'm down in Huntsville, Alabama right now, which if you've never been here, it's a beautiful city. But I'm down here at my aunt and my best friend Leah's. They're having a housewarming party, so it's going to be a cookout. We're going to be outside a lot, so I want to make sure I'm using my SPF. And this is just great because it gives me my moisture, it gives me my coverage, but it gives me my SPF. So it's perfect, like I said, for summertime. It's so good. I'm going to go in now with my Naked Skin Concealer. I have my little mini travel one. I'm in the shade Light Neutral. And I'm just going to put this in all the areas. I'm trying to see where I need to put this. In all the areas that I usually put my concealer. Right into the eyes. I like to blend that out onto the forehead. And then I'm going to take my Beauty Blender and just pressing with my Beauty Blender just to give me more coverage and more brightness in the areas that I want. Okay, and now I'm just going from one side. So I'm going in now just to set my concealer, all the areas I put concealer. I'm going in with my Bye Bye Pores from It Cosmetics. I love this powder. Like I said, I have an issue with my pores, and this makes them go away. I mean, it makes them completely invisible. And then I go right under my eyes first. And I always like to press when I do my under eye setting, just because if you pull too much or if you sweep, you're really gonna move that product. When you blend up the product with your Beauty Blender or with your brush, you're putting it where you want it. So don't go in with a brush later and try to move it all around. Especially when you really want to pack on that powder under the eyes, because it's going to make sure it sets and keeps that coverage in place. I love this powder. Oh my god, I love this powder. So, as you saw, I didn't put any powder on my cheeks, because I am going in with my Nars Laguna bronzer, my liquid bronzer. Every time I use this bronzer, I get weirdly excited because I love it so much because it's so pretty. Okay, I'm going to do 2 pumps, like small pumps, on the back of my hand. Use my brush. Now this will stay in your Beauty Blender, I'm going to go ahead and tell you, but it's worth it. So I'm going to take the bronzer and just put it around the outside of my face. I'm going to do one side first and then the other. And I just take the other side of my Beauty Blender and just blend. I like press that into the skin. I mean, look how beautiful it is. It's not even blended out, but look how pretty it is. And I just press it in right in that area. And it just gives that nice glow to the skin, gives it a nice cut to the contour without making it look too crazy. Add one more pump. I still had some excess on my hand, so I'm adding just a little bit more. And we go on the other side. A little goes a long way, remember, with this bronzer. The best thing about this bronzer too is you really don't have to be too precise, because you can just keep blending and it'll just blend down. Alright, let's just blend you out. Okay, so I'm going into my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer now, just to set that liquid bronzer, which you can totally wear this bronzer by itself, the Laguna bronzer, if you like a nice warm bronzer, which I do sometimes. But today, since I'm not really wearing foundation, I'm not wearing a lot of foundation, I want to kind of just smooth it out. So I'm going to take my Real Techniques, it's the blush brush actually. I called it the face brush in my last video, but it's not, it's the blush brush. I don't use it for blush, I use it for bronzer. But I swirl it in. God, this bronzer smells so good. to take off the excess, and then I'm just going to go in very lightly over the top of that. And I also like to go down onto my neck and down my jawline with this as well. And I like to just blend that in even more. See, it just gives like that little bit extra contour, a little bit extra warmth, but it really blends out the liquid bronzer as well and sets it so it stays in place. So pretty. Okay, I'm gonna go on with my Milani Luminoso Baked Blush now. Just give me a little bit something. And I'm gonna use my Wet n Wild, I wanna say this is the blush brush, but maybe it's the powder brush. Either way, I use it for blush and I really like it. And it was a whopping $2, I think, 2 or 3, something like that. Either way, so inexpensive. Okay, then I like to just go on the apples of my cheeks. And just blend that on. Just that nice peachy glow. I make a weird face when I do blush. I'm like, it's almost like I'm like, ooh, I have a secret. Such a weirdo. I don't know why people watch me. I'm going to go in today, I want it to be pretty natural, so I'm just going to use from my Jaclyn Hill palette, I'm just going to use my Champagne Pop. I want to do a very light coating of this. This has been my favorite highlighting brush. This is the Real Techniques setting brush. It's really good for setting the under eye, but I love it for highlighting. I'm going to take that highlighter, just go right on the cheekbones. Ooh yeah. I go on the top of the brow bone as well. Nice glow, just blend that out. Not for that wet bronzer or highlight look like a lot of people. Take a little bit more down my nose. I'm going to put just a teeny bit right there. I do kind of like to go crazy on my Cupid Glow highlight for some reason. I like that thing to pop. Okay, now I'm going to go on with the eyes. I'm going to use this Morphe M332 brush, which I like. It's a really fluffy crease and blending brush. I'm going to put lots of bronzer on that. I'm going to go into my crease. I'm going to zoom in so you can see my eyes. Okay. I'm going to go all over. That just gives a nice little bit of definition. I just realized I forgot to do my brows, so we'll go ahead and do that after I put this crease coat in because I need to do my brows. Okay, I've been using the Goof Proof Brow Pencil from Benefit. I'm in the shade 4. I'm in the shade 4. And I've been really liking this one. This one is kind of similar to the brow definer, but I do like the texture of this one. It's really, really nice. So I'm just gonna, I do my brows really simply right now just because I don't love them right now, so I'm just trying to do whatever I can. And I just go in and just fill. I like to fill the bottom line first. Give myself a little bit more. Sorry, I might get really quiet while I'm doing my brows. But concentrate. See me? Yes. A natural fill. I don't really like to put anything right in here in the center. Like I will line it top and bottom, but then I just blend it out and then go in with a brush to fill that out because I don't like the inside corner to be, or the inside like square to be super, super defined. That's about it. Okay. This is the Brow Stylist Plumper from Loreal, and I'm in the shade Medium Dark. Is that what this is? Medium to dark. I really, really like this brow gel. And it has these tiny little fibers in it, so it does give me a little bit of thickness to my brows too. Really, really, really like it. I feel like I put way too much brow gel in. I don't care, I love it. Okay, brows are done. As done as they're gonna be. I'm ready to get them threaded so bad because I'm over them being a hot mess. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it because I want them to be fuller. I'm going to use the Amaretto blush as a crease shade. I'm gonna go a little bit darker. It's gonna have a nice pinky brownness to it. I think that'll be pretty. I'm using my MAC 217. It's the best. These blushes are so pigmented. Be very careful if you do this because it'll go everywhere. Oh, I love it. It has pinkiness to it, but there's a little bit of like a warm orangey tone. This is really pretty. I'm gonna start using this on my eyes all the time. Ooh, told you these are pigmented. Yeah, I like that a lot. Okay, I'm gonna take Champagne Pop onto one side of it. And I'm gonna put that on my lid in my inner corner. Give me a little something, something. Oh yeah. Just gives me a nice little glow. Some highlight on my eyelid. I like it. Very natural. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay. I like this. It's really nice. Simple. Very pretty. I'm going to take my bronzer shade onto a pencil brush. I'm just going to use the Morphe 431 pencil brush. Go into my bronzer. And just put a little on my lower lash line. Just to give you a little more definition down there. Can you see it? I'm just gonna blend that in there. Oh yeah, that's much better. Boom, boom, boom. Cool. So I'm going to use the Tarte Tarteist, not eyeliner, mascara. I've been really liking this mascara when I want to do more natural days. Or especially put underneath lashes because it's so natural, but it gives a lot of volume without clumping. I really like it. I'm just going to put tons of coats of this on. Not tons of coats, just enough. This mascara is so great because you can put as much mascara, as many coats as you want of this mascara on, and you're still not going to get super clumpy. I love it. Okay, last but very much not least, I'm going to go in with my Anastasia liquid lipstick in Crush. Yeah, I gotta talk to you and I can't do all this. Yeah. So pretty. And the great thing is it's so pigmented. It's so pigmented you don't need a lot. So it's lasting me, I wear it almost every day. And it's lasted, and I mean it's nowhere near getting close to empty. Voila! Last but not least, I'm going to take my Supergoop Defense Refresh Setting Mist with Rosemary. I'm getting so close to being gone. This is so close to being empty. And I'm going to spray it. Should I spray? Spray that on. And I'm done. So I hope you guys enjoyed this look. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you in my next one. Thanks, guys.